All computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
I have no idea how or why or what it even was. I just checked my audio settings and the input had been changed to something I've never heard of before. So there's that. Anyways, as I was saying, hello everybody. Welcome to the Monday stream. Welcome back to Stream for the Week. How are all of you guys? How was your weekend? Mine was okay. It had its ups and downs. But I missed you guys. As always, the break was good and necessary, but I always look forward to coming back to stream, so glad to be back. Dude, maybe? Because, like, the only thing I can think of is, so Friday after ending stream and, like, getting everything set up on my PC and all that, whenever I went to shut it down, there was, like, a Windows update. So I just told it to update and then shut down, and this is my first time turning it back on since then. So I'm guessing something with the Windows update just screwed something up. Go fucking figure. But I figured it out. Thankfully, it was really easy to do. Just had to change some inputs. But we're back. So, like I said, how were you guys? My weekend was okay. It was the things I did were fun. It just kind of sucked because for like 2 days straight, I had a massive headache that I just could not get rid of. So that was a bit of a bummer, and made enjoying the weekend a little tough. But I'm fine now. Got over it. You finally have your soap. Neat. Didn't know that was something that was missing. Unless you mentioned it before, and I just happened to forget. But yeah, it was nice. We had a couple friends over to the house just to, like, hang out for the evening, which was the first time in a little bit that we've been able to do that. So that was really nice. Oh, soup. Gotcha. Is that made with any of those potatoes that you grew? The what was it, like 6.5 pounds of it? Yeah, we made it was a little dreary this weekend as well, so we made some soup. Okay. So this is a question I ask Bonnet every time that we make it. Is chili soup? Because, like, it's a liquid-based meal, but I just feel like, I don't know, it's so separate of a thing from, like, soup, but I can't really define why not, like, why it wouldn't be. Oh, that's right, I do remember you mentioning that on Friday. It was, like, just before I went off, I think. Right, yeah, like, chili, just, like, for whatever reason, chili's just kind of its own category of thing, and it's like, I can't define why. It, because, like, you could say, like, oh, well, there's, like, meat in it, but it's like, plenty of soups have meat in it. Plenty of soups have, like, various ingredients very similar to a chili, but just for some reason, chili's, like, considered its own thing. And, like, I'm not arguing against that. Like, I'm, I guess, neutral on the situation. I don't know, maybe someday we can get a soup expert on stream and we can get him on a call or something and figure this shit out. But no, it was great. Mana made some amazing chili and some queso dip. And like I said, we hung out with a couple friends, and it was just like a nice, chill night. And then yesterday I worked. Again, I kind of made it it was difficult with the headache, borderline migraine, but yeah, did that. Mana was they went out and hung out with some friends while I stayed home trying to nurse my headache. And that was pretty much it yesterday. Didn't really have too much going on. A soup has salt, vegetables, and sometimes meat in it. The ocean also has vegetables and meat in it. So is it just a gigantic soup? I think an argument can be made for it. Hey, I don't know, man. You're the one typing it. You're German, so I just kind of assume you're drunk. I don't know, because like the argument is also made that like, is cereal soup? And if not, then why not? The usual argument is that it's served cold, but there are soups that are meant to be served cold. So that isn't really an argument to me. I think cereal, there could be an argument made that it is just a quickly prepared and chilled milk-based soup. Why don't we... Okay, maybe that's what we'll do, huh? Let's, definition of soup. Soup, a liquid dish typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc. in stock or water. A substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup in appearance or consistency. See what qualifies as a soup. Soup is primarily liquid food, generally served warm or hot, but may be cool or cold, that is made by combining ingredients of meat or vegetables with stock, milk, or water. Okay. Hot soups are additionally characterized by boiling solid ingredient. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yes, of course, that was a joke. Okay, if that's the definition, then I would say, okay, cereal, technically speaking, isn't. However, cereal is made primarily, most of the time, from wheat and grain-based products, which are vegetables, I think. Is wheat a vegetable? Wheat is considered a grain rather than a fruit or vegetable. Okay, so then I guess, technically speaking, cereal could not be considered a soup if we're going with the strict definition of it being something that is combined with meat and or vegetables. Because given that, I would say... I can't really think of an example that would test that. Okay, so why don't we just ask Google the burning question that we had? Is chili considered soup? Though many people think of chili as its own category, it is technically just a type of stew with origins in Tex-Mex cuisine. Chili isn't a soup, mostly because it usually is more solid than it is liquid, with most chili recipes containing majority meat and vegetables. Okay. I'm okay with that definition. I'm okay with saying that. And thus, the saga has ended. We are coming up on 5 months of streaming. I just realized that. When was my first stream back? And I keep saying that because, technically speaking, I started this channel last year around like October or November, I think, and we had a couple streams. And I say that like I streamed for like a week, and then stopped it, and then didn't start back again until you know, until I basically picked it up where it is now, which was back in March. Actually, I'm not gonna look on Twitch because they don't. Hold on. Let's see, insights, channel analytics. All right, so first stream back was, looks like Monday, March 21st. So Monday, March 21st. When's the 21st this month? Come on. Today's the 15th. So the 21st is on Sunday, okay. Wow, 5 months. Right. March, April, May, June, July, August. That's ridiculous to me. I can't believe I've already been streaming, like, consistently for 5 months. Wow. And we're already here. We are at affiliate. We've had subscribers. We're almost at 100 followers. I found a bunch of chess pieces that Mana hid around the room. Made a bunch of new friends. We've formed a small community between us. This has been really fun. You know, still got a ways to go. But is the number accurate? Yes. So what I'm using now to track subs and followers updates live as best it can. Yeah, so if we lose subs or lose followers, it will also update that way. It is more accurate than the little like bars I was using before. So yes, whatever these things say, we can actually trust. And the chess pieces, well, those obviously I update myself just as I find them. I haven't found any more though, is the thing. Like, I haven't been like actively looking. But if there's still that many left, like, Mana did a very good job of hiding those ones, because I don't know where they are. Like I said, I haven't found any more. That's what we should do someday for a stream, though, is just do a fucking, I don't know, scavenger hunt for them. Try and find as many as we can. I don't know how creative they got with the hiding spots. honestly don't even know if there are more to find. She could have just straight up lied to me and said that they used every piece in there and then not. We can find that out right now. So there's the board. Yeah. Well, okay. There's one piece in here. I don't know why those are different. There's one additional piece, so I guess technically speaking, we can say that we found that one. Because the total number is for the full set. And then all the checker pieces are in here. But yeah, everything else in here is missing. So, as long as every piece was in there when they hid them, then yeah. Actually, something I do want to find out. Hey, Mana? You come here for a second? Alright, let's update that.
Yeah. What's up?
Were there any missing pieces?
No, I don't think so. Why?
Okay. Just making sure how, like, you know, the exact amount that I needed to be looking for. Because, like, a full set is 32, but if pieces were missing, then...
No, I'm pretty sure I pulled every piece.
Okay. Well, you missed one, unless inside the box was supposed to be one of the hiding places, and you were just going to drive me mad by me finding 31 pieces.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I checked, so...
Well...
Ha!
I still haven't found all of them.
You're right, I need 12 more. And these... Okay, oh, that was my other question. Are they all in this room?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, these last... These last 12, I don't know. Like I said, like, I haven't been actively looking, but they're not obvious.
Well, I can see a few of them right now.
You fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
You are the devil.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean you can see them?
I can see them.
I'm in here, like, literally every day.
Yeah, I know. And you miss them every day.
Ah!
That took you a week and a half. If not longer.
21.
Still not there.
Oh, I know.
Oh no, there are a couple that I was flat out fucking mischievous with. That I honestly don't know if you're going to find them.
We'll see.
Sure will.
Alright, get out of here. Leave me to my business.
There you go. Do you need to go potty? Can you go potty, baby? Okay. Bye, chat!
I think there's a couple locations that I know I could check. We're not doing anything else today. I have this tarot deck that was a present from them. It's been sitting up on that shelf, which would be a perfect place. Okay. Or not. I thought they'd be in here. I don't see any up on this shelf. I don't think. I don't think any of them are up here because we just did all this. Okay, they were standing right here and said that they could see a few. Ah! Oh, I found 2. 2 more. Okay. Now we're getting close. Less than 10. Got less than 10. I know, I turned up the gain a little bit so that you can hear me when I'm, like, back here. I'll turn it down once I, like, sit back down. I'm not gonna look super duper hard. I was just seeing if at a glance from over here if there were any more that I'd be able to see. But it doesn't really look like it. Alright. Okay. Well. That wasted 10 minutes. Let's see, we'll close that. I'll be honest. I didn't really have any ideas for today. And I'll be further honest. I haven't been feeling Minecraft for a little while now. I'm guessing that was pretty obvious last week. Although, even if I had been, last week was a little different because we had a lot of people in here. Well, we had a couple people in here, and it was active. And I didn't want to break that up. I was having fun with what we were doing. But that being said, I haven't really figured out what I want to do about that. Where the fuck is my schedule? Whatever, I'll change it later. I kind of honestly just want to get to... So today's Monday, which means Mana and I will be joining our friends at the gym today after stream. But I kind of want to just get there. We go with them every Monday and Wednesday now. You know, last week was our first week, and I wanted to go more than that. But the other half of my week just got busy, and then, you know, like I said, over the weekend I was like fighting a migraine the whole weekend, so didn't really feel like doing physical exercise at a really loud public location. But today I'm feeling it. I'm excited to get to the gym today, especially because we're doing, I believe my friend who's kind of like in control of like the whole program, like that we're doing, because he used to be a personal trainer. I believe he said today's going to be leg day, and I am excited for that. it's so weird because like so everything we're doing is strength training, like no cardio, which I am perfectly fucking fine with. And it's so weird because like I hate doing cardio, but I love doing strength training, especially legs. So you figure that one out. I don't know. What do I got on here? Got Killer Instinct. Obviously, we've still got more Dead Space to play, but at this point, I'm saving that for October. Because I don't even know if I've actually said this like on stream yet, but we are. I know, but I don't want to. And I'm not gonna force myself to do something I don't want to do. If there were like a ton of people in here screaming for it, maybe. But yeah, I'm also not going to, because the last thing I want is for stream to start feeling like a job. Insofar as, like, I don't want it to take the fun away. And if I start doing a bunch of stuff that I don't want to do, then that's going to put me off coming in here and going live. So, like, I get there are certain aspects to it that it is like, well, if you want it to pay like a job, then it needs to become a job, and to an extent, I understand that. No, you weren't being annoying. It was entertaining. But yeah, I'm also not going to sit here and force myself to play an hour and a half of Minecraft if I don't want to play Minecraft. And, for the moment, I don't. Trying to look at what I have at least already installed, and it isn't much. What do I got on this? Okay. I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel a little. We're slowing down a little bit, right? Like, a couple months ago it was real big because like everyone was here trying to like push the channel to affiliate, and then we reached it and it was this big celebration, and we had like the giveaway for the month, and you know, people were involved with that. And you know, I understand people get busy, schedules change, you know, losing interest, this and that, people got shit going on, perfectly understandable. But there's a pretty stark difference between now and like 2 months ago, right? And again, shit happens. You know, I also know, like, on my end, you know, there hasn't really been any like big content things. I kind of just come in here every day and putz around for a couple hours, or like maybe play a game. So I know that I on my end need to work on producing more exciting content for you guys to make it worth coming here. Especially if I want it to be consistent. I have to be consistent. But it's been... I'm not going to I'm not going to change the schedule in terms of, streaming 5 days a week. But it is admittedly more difficult to come up with interesting things for, 5 days a week versus 3 or less. But I also need feedback from you guys. I'm on the Discord all the time. Checking up on things and seeing if anyone's like posted anything. We should do, on Wednesday? Wednesday? No, it can't be Wednesday. I think it can be tomorrow, though. I will check with Mana to make absolutely sure, but I think both they and I we don't have any obligations tomorrow evening, so maybe tomorrow we'll do a high laugh you lose. Because that usually, that's one of those streams where, like, it usually does pretty good in terms of, like the viewership and the, you guys interacting and everything. But also at the end of the day, even if it doesn't, even if it ends up only being 1 or 2 people here, they and I have fun with it. So I'll check with them, but unofficially I'll say we'll do a You Laugh, You Lose tomorrow night. Thursday, I want to do something special too, because I know for sure that I don't have my D&D game that night. So I want to do something special for that. Wednesday, so Wednesday we can't go long. Because again, we have to be at the gym afterwards with our friends. So that's, I was going to say high laugh you lose for Wednesday, but I don't want Mana and I getting torched and then going to the gym, because it's relaxing, physically, and like it would just make it hell to like try and work out while like also trying to be very relaxed. So, that's why I say maybe tomorrow. But that doesn't solve the other days. I don't know. Like I've got, even this far into streaming, it's still one of those things where like I have ideas for streams, they just require money to be put into them, for like production and everything. And that just still isn't something that I have. The donations that we've gotten and the gifted subs and all that sort of stuff, like every little bit helps, for sure. But, and I'm sure everyone knows, but, whatever. So like when you subscribe or when you gift a sub, which costs $5, the streamer doesn't get $5. They get 50% of that. So basically, for every $5 subscription, I get $2.50, which is why the sub goal is for 40, because 40 subs would basically equal to a payout from Twitch to me. When we finally get a payout, I'll be doing the maid outfit stream. And then of course, you know, I need to get used to this. We only need 4 more followers to do a Hot Ones version of a You Laugh, You Lose, where every time I laugh, I eat progressively hotter and hotter hot sauce. You know, I have ideas. I have plenty of ideas for streams, but the problem is they either require money or like a decently, not even large, but it just requires like a community to be here. And you know, so it's hard to like do those streams that attract more people when I don't have those things to like begin with. Like I said, I've got a couple ideas. Ooh, Thursday night, that's what we could do. I've been tinkering with the idea, and again, it isn't like a huge fucking thing, but I want a night where Mana and I play some sort of game show together. You know, like The Price is Right, or like Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy, you know, something like that. I want us to play something like that together. Like I said, like I've got some ideas for like IRL streams, but like tech-wise, we're not really there yet. Again, still we're operating on one single $25 webcam. You know, so progress. Like a couple more things need to happen. We've, you know, continuously tossed around the idea of the cooking stream, which again, still want to do. It'll just take a little bit to set up. You know, I want to have like at least there's a bunch of stuff that I have, but I want at least like 2 cameras in order to like do some of it. Although, I don't know. Maybe we'll... Here soon, maybe I'll just get a second, like, cheaper webcam. Just to say that we have, like, a multi-camera setup. And see what we can do with that. You know, there's a couple things I want to do for, like, outside streams. You know, figure out like an IRL thing or something, you know, like if Mana and I just want to like go for like a walk down, but like, cause the city we live in has like a really nice riverfront to walk down. And you know, maybe one day just not even worrying about like a big setup, but just going live from like my phone or something and just going for a walk and streaming it for a little bit. I don't know. So I'll also say this. Here's my fear of doing like setting up like a produced stream sort of thing. Again, for the level that I'm at, is I'm so worried about doing all this stuff, like setting up like a big stream or whatever, and then it just ends up being another day, kind of like today. Which again, Dubs, I know you're here, and I appreciate you being here, because you're here basically every fucking day that you can be, and I greatly appreciate it, sincerely. You know, I don't want this to seem like any sort of degradation, like to your efforts or anything, but like I would be so afraid of setting up like this big like event stream, and then it just end up being like 1 or 2 people. Like, and I don't know, at the end of the day, it's like, if it does, like, okay, you know, at least I can still say that, like, you know, the people involved still had fun and everything, and you know, again, gotta start somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. I don't wanna like just keep doing gaming. I said that from the beginning of, like, I don't want this stream to just be a gaming stream. This is a variety stream. Gaming's good to start with because it is easier. You know, it's an easier form of stream because, like, you just play a game, you know, and it's all on your PC. You just, you know, put it on your Streamlabs and then you get going. And, you know, that's what brought a lot of, you know, early people that were in the community in here. You know, we gained a lot of followers during the days of, like, you know, Elden Ring and I don't know, what was some of the earlier stuff? I don't even remember anymore. You know, the Dead Space streams were always big for the channel. They always did really well. My videos. What do we do that did really well? You know, Minecraft only did okay. Stray did okay the first day that we did it because it was the new game out. No, I want to see more videos than that, please. He's live right now. Wow, we're also... So today's stream will be 75, by the way, as well. 75, I guess, successful streams. In that, like, you know, we've had some on those days where, like, it just didn't work out or whatever, so I didn't even bother, like, uploading a VOD for it. Yeah, so, like, Elden Ring, Elden Ring was kind of big for a bit. The other stuff was real, like, hit and miss. Dubs, do you remember what stream it was that brought you here the first time? It's weird that I could actually go back and, like, look. I could probably find the video of, like, the first time that you were here. Was it as far back as March? I'm not gonna make you listen to a video that I'm not even showing. Yeah, and I've also, like... I know it was big for a while, but I honestly just don't have any interest in it. Hunter was asking me, like, when he was getting prepped for... when he was getting ready for his subathon, he kept saying that, like, we could do It Takes Two. I had zero interest in that game. I watched very little of it, and just didn't really have any interest in it. No idea what it was, and, you know, nothing against anyone who was interested in it whatsoever. I was just not one of those people. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, it's... So that's actually really interesting, because that's one of the... I mean, I guess you could call it an argument, because people do argue over it, because I'm talking about Twitter. But So obviously my Twitter's basically just filled with like Twitch stuff, just, you know, streamers and you know, all that sort of stuff. And one of the biggest questions that is so divisive is like when people are like, hey, for those of you, you know, like with Discords, do you have a self-promotion channel? And people are either completely okay with it or vehemently against it. Like, people get angry at people who have like self-promotion things. But overall, generally speaking, when I see people saying like, hey, do you post to self-promotion channels? A lot of people essentially said the same thing of like, I did it first, but it didn't really yield anything, so I don't do it anymore. And yeah, I'm kind of in that boat too. Like, I'm sure you've noticed, but like, I don't, you know, like if you're in other Discords, like so when I go live, you know, I'm on the stream waiting screen for about 5 minutes before I like switch to this and start talking to you guys. And so during that time, what I always do is, you know, I send out the notification everywhere that I'm going live. You know, I post it to the Facebook group, which also shares to a Twitch networking group. I switch to my main profile and share it, you know, from my page as well, so that it goes out to everybody, you know, on my like personal profile as well. It automatically gets posted to our Discord. And then through Streamlabs, it also gets tweeted out. So I used to also go and post my link to Hunter's Discord, because he has a self-promotion channel, and I posted it to Luna's. But the two big reasons I stopped doing that was because, one, as I said, I wasn't really seeing a ton of people from those Discords, like, hopping in whenever I would post that. Obviously, there are some exceptions. You know, but it wasn't, like, gaining, a ton of traction doing it that way. And also, you know, what a lot of the opinions I was seeing on Twitter that's started to make me second guess it was that, you know, people would say that they didn't like the idea of people coming into like their Discord and posting their, you know, their own streams if that's the only thing that they're there to do. Like, it's different if you're a streamer who's active in someone else's community who's just also being like, hey, I'm going live if you guys are interested in me. But I was feeling like I was one of those guys that was like, you know, because I wasn't talking in Luna's Discord. I don't like really sit down and like watch her streams or anything. Like, I'll pop in, obviously we raid her and everything. But with everything going on in my life, like, I just don't got fucking time. Like, I've got my own stream. I've got, you know, full-time work. I'm helping a startup RPG with a bunch of art, so I'm doing that now. You know, trying to work on, you know, my physical fitness and my health. So that takes up time. I've got a lot on my plate, and I just don't have a lot of free time for, like, just sitting and watching streams. Which is fine. But again, it also means that I'm not really, like, active in... There's only one other streamer whose, like, community I'm active in, and talked about him a million times. You know, Pay Money Wubby, like, you know, so, like, I started to not feel right going to, like, Luna or Hunter's communities and posting my stream, expecting people to come and be active in mine when I wasn't being active in theirs. So, you know, say what you want about that, I guess, but you know, that's why I stopped doing it, is I wasn't really seeing a lot of returns, and I started to feel kind of shitty about doing it. You know, I guess the argument could be made that, like, you know, there's clearly nothing, like, wrong with it if they have those self-promotion channels. Then they're already, like, them having that channel means they're okay with people coming in and promoting themselves. And, you know, they've never set any precedent in terms of, like, saying, like, hey, you can only post here if you're active. But I guess it's just, like I said, it's more of just a personal thing. You guys know I deal with, like, anxiety and depressive disorders, so, like, maybe that's just part of it, too. That, like, mental illness side of my brain telling me these things. I don't know. Actually, it'd be cool. Maybe I should ask Uncle Bucket about that. Dubs, I think you were with us that night when we raided him, and he had that that command going, where you could find out how long you've been following that channel. Actually, I think there's a website where you can look it up. How long have I followed a Twitch channel? Oh, okay. Actually, I can find that out right now. So, you followed me May 18th. So yeah, 3 months ago. May 18th. What stream was that? $5.18. Chillin' and brillin', whatever the fuck that means. What the fuck were we doing that day? Okay, the image doesn't help, I was just talking. Oh my god, the PlayStation thing. Yep, there you are. Yeah, the day we were talking about, like, old, like, PlayStation games and the discs, and for some reason we're talking about BoJack Horseman. And then we got on Star Wars and Among Us. Man, what a weird stream that was, huh? Three months. That's ridiculous. Where do we go from here? I don't know. I just feel like I'm starting to run out of ideas. Like I'm it's weird. Like I'm not feeling burnt out necessarily. I'm just feeling slower. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like I feel like every day I could come in here, and regardless of whether I had something planned or not, we could just kind of like jump in and things like figured themselves out. But like every time, thank you, Dubs, I see it. I don't know, it just feels like every time I'm like, figure something out nowadays, like, I just freeze. My brain just freezes. And I just can't think of anything. Even to, like, fuck around on, you know, like, Google or some shit. Or just, like, watch stuff on YouTube, or, you know, come up with a subject to, like, talk about. Or, like, a story to tell. Like, I don't feel like I do anything. And when I do stuff, I'm always so bad at, like, not necessarily recalling it to tell it as a story. I just can't figure out what about the things I do in my daily life are story worthy. Because, I don't know, like I said, like, nothing ever, like, really fucking happens to me. I don't have, like, fun, interesting stories. Or, again, maybe I do, but I just, like... Why the fuck is that private? No, public. No wonder no one's fucking watching it. Oh, I know why. I had a playlist for the You Laugh, You Loses that was privatized, and I had no fucking idea why, but I just remembered that it was because when I made that playlist, it wasn't for, like, the stream archive. It was for, it was like just a private thing to put in You Laugh, You Lose videos for when we did the videos. But I get so many suggested to me on this channel now that I didn't bother. No, not like Brother Grimm fairy tales. I mean, like, my daily fucking life. Like again, like, I hate to keep coming back to him and using him as, like, a template, because I'm not trying to, like, copy him. But, like, Wubby can just come on and, like, just fucking tell a story and, like, riff on shit for, like, an hour. And it's so entertaining. Like, the other day, he came on stream, and, like, before the content, he told a very minor story about a problem he had with his pool. And that was it. But it was so entertaining. And I know it's unhealthy to continuously, like, compare yourself to, like, other creators and everything like that. I know. But I mean, that's most streamers, like, most successful streamers, especially the ones that are just in the, like, let's chatting category. Like, they fill up, like, a 6-hour stream of just sitting there and fucking talking. But again, part of that as well is people fucking being here, you know? like again, last Monday, there was just 2 of you here. It was you and Quotons, and, like, it was basically just the 3 of us going back and forth, like, shooting the shit and, like, doing weird things. And it was so much fun. I didn't want to end stream that day. Again, the only reason I did was because I had to get to the gym. But yeah, like, those, and that's what I want. Like, that's what I want right there in a nutshell, is just people being here and us having fun and talking and going back and forth. But, you know, you can't have that every day, especially when you're starting. You know, it's gonna have its ups and downs, and I get that. But I'm just trying to think of things that'll make it go back up. After the vacation, I may save up a little money and spend it on some trading cards to unbox. Because I know I've been talking about that for a bit, doing, like, a couple, like, trading card unboxings, whether that's, like, Magic or Pokemon or whatever. But I'd like to do that. I've been wanting to do it anyways, like, just in my private time. But it's also audience too, right? Because like some of the people that I know here love, you know, like tabletop RPGs and things like that, you know, like Dungeons and Dragons and all that, and we could talk about that for fucking hours. But I also know that isn't for everybody. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. What is the most... Hold on, I'm going to get off of here. What are the best... What's the most watched video on the YouTube channel? Sort by most popular. There is. Oh. Well, of course, the most watched fucking video on the channel was a clickbaity thing when I said that I was saying goodbye to everybody. I don't even remember what that was. What was I actually saying? I think I was just going away for like the week or something. But I set it up as this big thing, but it worked. Getting pied in the face. That was a big one. For some reason, Home Depot hot tubs is up there, even though the audio quality on that fucking thing is atrocious. Dead Space did good. Me talking about the new D&D trailer did okay. And I'm also saying, like, oh, did pretty good. Like, 7 views. Like, my most viewed video has 13 views. Yeah, I don't know. We need to do something that is, like, outrageous enough to, like, get attention somewhere, right? Something that's, like, really ridiculous. So I guess I'll have to think on that. I don't know, it's tough. Like, a lot of people, you know, I think more people understand it now. But I think, like, especially people like the older generation, of course, don't get just how difficult this shit is. You know, just like any profession, the people who are great at it make it look easy. You know, I would imagine that almost every streamer who starts it nowadays has done it because they've watched some other streamer, seen how successful they are, and then say, well, I could do that. And then they try, and then they do it, and they're like, oh, shit. This is hard. Because it is. Like, my hardest thing is literally like sitting down and being like, okay, what am I doing for stream today? Because again, it's just so easy to fall back on games of just like, okay, what am I doing for stream today? Well, I'll pick a game and we'll play that. Which is fine, but I don't want to always be doing that. You know, like, I want to do creative stuff, and be different. But then when it comes time to sit down and actually do that, nothing. It screeches to a halt. My brain just hits a fucking wall. and I can't think of a goddamn thing. Again, we've got, like, small ideas, but... like, so we do have one planned, but I was saving it for when we got the Twitch payout to use that to help pay for the stream. But honestly, at this point, I may just say fuck it and pony it up myself. And because it's not going to be super expensive, but it's not going to be super cheap either. I want to do a oh, what did we call it? Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Stream ideas. So, do we want to... I mean, I could just go through these and you guys tell me if anything sounds interesting. There's a German YouTube channel where seniors play games or test trends and such. It is such a good channel. That does sound pretty interesting. I like those kinds of things where, like, they bring people in from, like, different cultures or whatever and have them try stuff from other cultures. So here's some of the ideas we had. Mana suggested me doing, like, a Q&A, which, like, I'd be fine to do. It's just, again, it's one of those things where, like, that's not really interesting until I'm interesting. Like, that's not really, you know, what... Because, again, so, like, you know, again, this isn't me being, you know, like, hard on myself. These are just facts that, like, right now, most of my community is people I know. Like, essentially, like, half of the community are, like, close personal friends who already know me, or people who don't, but most of them haven't, like, been around. You know, again, like, Dubs, you are here the most, but then that's about it. Like, again, most of the other people who do come and visit on stream are, like, personal friends, so, like, what the fuck are they gonna ask me? You know, like, how is that entertaining? And again, you know, who knows? I may be saying that, but then they could come in and ask me something that's, like, really personal, and then we just, like, get into it. So, you know, a maybe on that. The one I was talking about, cheese rankings. I really fucking love cheese, but I don't have a super expansive palette of them. Did you eat my last pizza slice? So, like, I want to do, like, I want to get a bunch of cheeses, and then, you know, try them on stream, and then rank them. I think that would be really fun. Again, it's one of those, like, even if it doesn't bring in a lot of people, even if like, you guys don't find it super entertaining, I get to eat a bunch of cheese that day, so fucking whatever. Mana had a suggestion, and this isn't necessarily like a stream, like a singular, like, stream thing, but they had the suggestion of having game-specific sound alerts, where, like, I can put up individual sound alerts depending on what we're playing. So, like, the example they used was for Minecraft, where I could put in sound alerts of, like, you know, the creeper noise, the zombie noise, cavern noises, so that essentially you guys can fuck with me while I play the game, and I won't know if it's actually in the game or a sound alert. But the other kind of unfortunate thing is no one's been doing sound alerts. Which, like... Again, I get, because they cost bits, which is money. So I'm also kind of considering tying a couple sound alerts into channel points, just so they start fucking happening on stream. And it gives you guys more things to do with your channel points, which is another thing I've been trying to think of. By now, there are things far more scarier than a creeper. Fair enough. You know, so that's something. Another kind of just general channel suggestion they had was you guys could donate bits to have Mana come in and slap me with a tortilla. Basically just adding on to the ones that they have. Which again, I am fine with. I just don't like, I already put out something with bits as an incentive to, like, I've got the one sound alert for the jump scare. But that hasn't happened yet either. And granted, it's expensive. But hey, you know, if I'm going to be getting, my thought was, if I'm going to be getting jump scared constantly, I'm not going to be doing that for free. Playing like Deal or No Deal. I've got an idea for a big stream, but it's going to require more cameras. So I won't get into that one specifically because I want that one to be pretty big. And something for October, yeah. I just had an idea to do something with a wheel, which is literally all I put. And then the other idea that I had that we could do pretty soon is I want to try doing adding like thicket to various drinks, because it's not something I've ever had before. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically this powder that you can mix into a liquid that thickens it up. And it's made to assist people who have like chewing and or swallowing issues with like regular liquids, because I guess the thicker consistency of it helps them with all of that. So I want to do that with various things because it'll likely be disgusting, which will make great content for you guys. So, you know, it's not that we like don't have ideas. Yeah, I don't know. Again, like I said, I think I'm just letting my anxiety about doing these things and then it not mattering get in the way of me doing it at all. Which I know is also a problem. And I need to just do it. But that's where I am. You know, like I said, I've always wanted to be very open and honest with my community about my mental state and like my way of thinking on things, and you know why things with stream may be going that, you know, the way that they are. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now. I feel like we've slowed down, and you know, some of that obviously is me as well, but it's kind of where we're at. I really have to pee, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna look at the channel content again. Because, again, you know, I can complain and gripe as much as I want of like, oh, well, like, no one's here, no one's watching, blah, blah, blah. But again, like, it still kind of falls on me of like, if I'm not making content that is worth people being here, then, you know, that's on me. Like, just looking at the last few, so, you know, Friday we did Stray, Thursday wasn't anything, Wednesday was, Killer Instinct, Tuesday was nothing, Monday, again, was more of just kind of like talking with you guys. And before that, we had like the room decorating with Mana, which went okay. There was actually some surprisingly good moments from that. Playing Portal with Hunter. Yeah, because that was the week where nothing fucking went right. Stray, Laugh You Lose, Talking, Minecraft, Killer Instinct, the D&D trailer, other D&D stuff with some Minecraft, Stray, Civ 6. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys want? Is this what does it for you? We need to make I need to be making content that's clippable, right? Because like almost everyone we raid now has something up where they'll play a clip if you raid them. Which I know we'll be raiding Uncle Bucket today because I know he's gonna be on. I think he's doing some Overwatch stuff today. So I know we'll be raiding him. So let's cross fingers for that. For that big train clip. Yeah, crossing fingers for big train. I don't know, just lately, like I said, like, and I'm feeling it today too, is like any time I'm like trying to like come up with something creative, I just hit a wall in my head and like I don't know what to say and I don't know what to do. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm stretching myself a little too thin. Yeah, the Gandalf one was pretty good. I love that fucking face. That's what the little one up in the corner is. Oh, did that thing ever go through? Nope. Still only the one. I have no fucking idea why this single emote is taking so long to go through. It took... I got an email... What was it? Like Thursday or Friday, finally saying that my the little like Illuminati thing got approved, like 2 weeks after I deleted it. because someone pointed out that it's just like a like it's a base Twitch emote that just like everybody has. I had no idea about it, so I had uploaded my own, and it still took them like 3 weeks to get back to me about it, and I had already deleted it. So good thing they approved it. Is it under content? No, it's viewer rewards. Emotes. Yep, still pending approval. Oh, it was you, okay. I couldn't remember if it was you or for some reason if, like, Tori was in chat that day. There's just so much. There's, like, if Twitch, like, if this was, like, the only thing I was doing, you know, maybe it'd be a little easier, but, like I said, there's, like, 5 different things that I'm having to be, like, creative about, and it's a lot, because, like I said, like, I'm running a D&D game, which takes a lot. There it is. Well, yeah, so, like, the reason I wanted that as an emote is because, hold on, let me get to them. The reason I wanted that was because I also added the sound alert of this. And I thought that would be funny. Oh, did it really not play? Are you kidding me? No, you must have heard it because I heard it. Like, I don't have my headphones on, but even so, like, I could still hear it. Oh, I see. God fucking damn it. Hold on. Yep. The update messed up my output capture as well. Okay, let me try something real quick. Hold on, let's turn the music off. Couple months now, started back like So let's try that again. This is the fun about live streaming, huh? Everything's live. Everything is so fucking scuffed all the goddamn time. It wouldn't be a serious Bright Star stream unless something got scuffed. So let's try a take 2 for this clip. Dubs, can you post a bunch of those? Like, just spam the Illuminati emote for me, and then we'll try this again. Yeah, delay. I know. This is fucking great. Dubs? Hey there? Buddy? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that too. Okay. So here's what I was thinking. Can you please, so that we can get this clip looking right, God damn it, that's not the clip I wanted. No, post a bunch of the like just spam the Illuminati emote so that I can play this sound alert and we can actually get the clip looking right as it so we can actually do this. Fuck. Oh. Live broadcast, huh? I know. We got this. We can do this. It's a team effort. From across the world. Thousands of miles away from me. But we can teamwork makes the dream work, all right? I got one hand to switch the scene to the close-up. I got one hand ready to... Okay, one of them... Yeah, sure. How was that? Was all that worth it? I... Was that... How was that, huh? Oh, let me take a look at that other clip you made, though. Hold on, let me get to them. The reason I wanted that was because I also added the sound alert of this. God damn this fucking stream, man. Oh, son of a bitch. It wouldn't feel right if everything went correctly. If I planned something out and then it just worked, I would feel like something wasn't right. Something would be incorrect the more correct things went. What else do we got? I don't know. I'm gonna ask the Discord if there's any particular sound alerts that people have wanted to play, but just haven't been able to because they cost bits and they don't want to pay for bits for the channel points, because I don't want to make all of them up for channel points, but okay, all right, here's this. Let's see how well it turned out, huh? Hold on, let me turn the fucking music down. It just cuts off, but I just keep going. That's so fucking funny. Okay. I like that. I like how that turned out. I'm okay with that one. That was great. Thank you. Thank you for the assist. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is. Especially if you know this fucking channel. That was great. Thank you for the help. But yeah, if there's any particular sound alerts like from the thing, like from the Jesus Christ, if there's any sound alerts that cost bits that you guys would like as channel point redemptions instead, I can look into that because I know we can do it. I don't know. I'm tossing around. I'm debating on whether I want to do the jump scare as one, simply because I don't want that to happen for free. But I'll put it this way: if I made it a channel point redemption, it's not going to be cheap, and I know a lot of you guys have a ton of points by now. But it would still be like a ridiculous amount of points to redeem what's essentially a free jump scare. But I would probably do I'd probably do the X-Files one. I do like the Yes and the Nope just because, like, you know, those are basic ones. But I don't know about the other ones.
Wenn sieben schwarze Schlangen siebenen
Oh, right.
frische Fische verschlingen, werden siebenen frische Fische von sieben schwarzen Schlangen versklangen.
Kind of got tired at the end there, huh? Versklangen. Yeah, we'll do that. Boop-de-boop. If 7 black serpents devour 77 fresh fish, 77 fresh fish will be devoured by 7 black serpents. Well, you're not wrong. Alright, let's hear the Google Translate.
Wenn 7 schwarze Schlangen 77 frische Fische verschlingen, werden 77 frische Fische von 7 schwarzen Schlangen verschlungen.
What are you doing to me?
Wenn 7 schwarze Schlangen 77 frische Fische verschlingen, werden 77 frische Fische von 7 schwarzen Schlangen verschlungen.
Okay, I gotta hear that one more time.
Wenn 7 schwarze Schlangen 77 frische Fische verschlingen, werden 77 frische Fische von 7 schwarzen Schlangen verschlungen.
I will do my best, but I don't feel like this is gonna be one that I do great on. Wenn 7 schwarze Schlangen 7 oh, how the fuck do you say that?
Wenn 7
No, just pronounce that one.
Wenn 7 schwarze Schlangen 77 frische
77. Okay. Wenn 7 schwarze Schlangen 77 frische Fische verschlingen, würden 77 frische Fische von 7 schwarzen Schlangen verschlungen. That's the best I got. Wenn 7 schwarze Schlangen 77 frische Fische verschlingen, werden 7 Jesus Christ. 77 frische Fische von 7 schwarzen Schlangen verschlungen. As usual, I will take not bad. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You know, I complain about not having content, and then that's the content I end up giving you guys. So I kind of get it. I honestly thought the 77 would get you, but it was the Schwarz. Oh, did I not do that? Well, that was the one thing I was confident in. Because I know that means black. Ugh. That was a little more disgusting than I was planning on it being. Alright, guys. Let's see, are they on yet? They're not. Oh no. Blue Mist is on, though. So is Luna, actually.
One day it will just be words, I promise you. Like Strikehol's Shotulk XD.
Wow, TTS had a real hard time with that one. We'll go... Let's go with Blue Mist. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh no. Oh god, I fucked it. We're dead. We're all going to die eventually. At some point. Though it may always be sooner than we expect. It started well, but somehow died after the first few letters. Yeah, well. Isn't that just how the Kit Kat breaks? Alright, I'm gonna send y'all to Blue Mist. So we'll, I'll send you guys over to her. We will be here tomorrow, likely with a high laugh you lose. If not tomorrow, then at some point this week we'll get one done. Looking forward to it. So, alright guys, sending you off on the raid now. Love y'all. See you tomorrow.